But to truly grow and in your career or a profession or to be successful, emotional quotient is the most important.
Meditation has just helped me enjoy every moment. There is nothing so permanent that I cannot come back from. I can deal with anything around me.
Love myself and accept myself for who I am.
I had a fracture on my foot.
Thought process also changed. I've started from thinking positively, and my awareness also increased.
The way you explain how you relate to things, I mean, it's really now feeding into the mind and the body itself.
My stress levels have gone substantially down. So my business, there's an improvement the way I'm doing business.
I had some issues concerning endometriosis and pain in the back of my feet, but the pain in my feet has diminished considerably.
With meditation practice, that sense of fear that we have for small things or big things, that really subsides, and
I can really feel the calmness, and also I can feel that the anxiety levels are very low.
We have to keep doing the meditation, don't expect the results. So that was very good thing that he said, and it remained with me.
My intuition level started to be more. I learned how to use that in a positive way so that I can guide myself in every aspect of my life.
If I see now, it's a rebirth, I can say. There is a lot of conscious surrender, I would say. I mean, my life has been taken care of.
Most of the things which I've been doing before was to impress people, but that impress has become now inspire. You have to radiate the energy from yourself. So the change has to come within myself. This is what I've realized.
My vision in future also is to spread this meditation to as many people as possible.
So you start your day with meditation. If you've experienced some peace and calmness and joy, you feel like you're full inside.
Now I stay calm, peaceful, and I don't get upset easily, and I don't overthink. I feel more relaxed and clear from within.
I definitely want to say that 1 year, right, where I joined as a volunteer, that has given me immense shift inside.
Happy morning and happy evening, friends and masters. Wow, what a wonderful sharing, right? That video, it just brought back memories. Those are participants and leaders and our team from the last 40-day program, Gratitude. So, friends, welcome to day 3 of Yogam, our 40-day flagship program. And yes, as Sir rightly mentioned yesterday about the union and the alignment of thought, speech, and actions. And we went through a wonderful process, the heart elevation process. So more into it and more scientific facts today. And so with that, I would love to welcome our dear master, Chandra sir. Yes, sir.
Happy morning, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon, evening. Gautam Buddha said one statement in his 4 Noble Truths, the teaching from him. Buddha is synonymous to meditation, synonymous to nirvana. Nirvana is moksha, is liberation, is all the same. Salvation is removal, free from suffering. Free from suffering, simple. It's not a state where only select few can be. Just free from suffering in simple language. Everybody wants to be free from suffering. If we're free from suffering, then we can live our passions, which leads to a purpose. So we're satisfied. Once there's no suffering, then joy, and then satisfaction. The 3 stages will happen for everyone. So he said, avidya is the cause of the suffering. avidya, ignorance. In the beginning, when I came into meditation, in 99, 2000, I used to read, suffering is due to individual ignorance, one statement. Gautama Buddha. Then it was like it used to burn me inside. What? Because I thought it's my relatives who are causing me all the problems. Suffering is due to your ignorance. My ignorance? Okay, where is my ignorance here? They're causing my problems, and so they're all the time pointing, blaming them. My situation. Yeah, I didn't do this. That's why, because of the teachers did not cooperate, and that's why I couldn't get a rank. My friends did not cooperate. That's why I couldn't get the job. Suffering was there, but it's saying to your ignorance. It's pointing to me. I was not ready to take that and say, how is it possible? Then, of course, thoughts create reality, which is again pointing in worse. It's directly your thought creating a reality. So the statement was there, and it's pointing at me and saying, my ignorance is causing my suffering. Avidya is the cause of the suffering. From Gautama Buddha. And then he said suffering can be removed. Third noble truth and fourth noble truth. The first noble truth, suffering is there. Second is suffering can be removed. Second is suffering is due to ignorance, avidya. Suffering can be removed. Third, and then that is good discovery, right? Suffering can be removed. We need to have a solution. And fourth is that eightfold path is the way to middle path, and middle path is achieved through eightfold path of Buddha. Middle path is the way, and that's the eightfold path. Right views and right understanding is the first one in there. Right views and right understanding is the top of the list. Many other things are there. Right speech, mind, right views and right understanding. That leads to right intentions. Right speech, we practice of all the things speech. A lot of suffering is caused to people, to ourselves, in poor speech. Very, very poor speech. If I say the art of speaking to a 55-year-old who is educated, who has got so many degrees and awards, they say, what are you saying? Speaking, you're telling me I've got so many awards for best speaker? I realize there is so much, just the science of speaking, an art and science of speaking is there. There's so much is there, don't even know. When we know that every word is energy, and then we expend energy just by speaking, every word is energy. We use a lot of energy. And not only we lose energy, but then you target the energy like a bullet to the other side. It goes, it pierces through people. Energy goes and influences the people to influence them. It's like a black magic. It works on other person depending on where you are. And so we know this, then we start spending our energy significantly, really carefully, become impeccable. Now then they don't want to listen that there is art and science of speaking to improve our energy and to improve our relationships significantly, and to increase our manifestations, to help not to not influence people negatively, to lower their manifestations through our speech. If I'm a manager and if I keep saying it's going to be like this because management will never understand us, it's always going to be a struggle. And they keep saying this, a manager, to the team members. What reality is he creating or she creating to the team members who are looking up to him or her? First of all, they drain so much energy of it, they become weaker and weaker. And second, they do that with feeling they create. That's tougher situations when you understand thoughts create reality. And so the words trigger the thoughts, create that. Third, they're weakening the minds of the team members. And so they also go into this dull states, withdrawal states, and so they continue to be in that situation for a long time under the manager. Now speech has to improve. Now that is knowledge. Now are we ready to take it? Are we ready to take? Many come to the program with their own understanding of meditation. Many come to the program knowing that I know it all. I was like that too when I asked a very, very silly question to Patriji in the beginning. I thought I knew everything, but then immediately he said, speech has to be perfect. But for that, we need to be ready to listen, say, speech and me learning at 55 years how to speak. We have a session on speaking, where the biggest thing that is trained by Patrisa is always about speaking. But whatever that is, dear friends, that are we ready to receive? Are we ready to receive? If knowledge liberates, Adi Shankaracharya, it is jnanan muktihi, jnana. Experiential knowledge is jnana, wisdom to moksha, jnanan muktihi. But dhyana to jnana, meditation to wisdom, wisdom to moksha, liberation, suffering. So then wisdom is there again. The Harvard study is there. Lack of understanding, we give different interpretations, and so then we suffer. If we increase our understanding, our interpretation changes, and so we don't suffer anymore. We do not get invited to a party, and so we don't suffer thinking for next 1 week, every day, how come you are going, they didn't call me, what did they do, why is that, I'm not in their good books, am I not good for them anymore? Oh, I'm not into this meeting, what's going on here? Suffer, because we think that we're missing something here. Lack of understanding. A different understanding, great. Universe is giving me all the time, everything best is happening to me. If I'm necessary, I'll be there in that meeting, in that party. Otherwise, I saved myself 2 hours of time, my energy. So I'm going to do this for something else. It's no suffering. So are we there to receive it? If my cup is full, my thing is become slow, right? That's what it is. Is my frame slow, Nagendra?
No, sir. It's good for me.
It's fine, okay. Empty cup story, a Zen story. How many people know this Zen story, empty cup story? A professor a scholar wanted to come and then learn about Zen. Dhyan, Chen, Zen. It started as Dhyan. Went to China to Chen to become Zen in Japan. And so wanted to learn about Zen, and so he comes to this Zen master. It's a very important story, a very important parable. Zen master, and then he says, come, welcome, I come here to learn about Zen, okay. Then he asks his assistants at home to come and serve tea. And he's serving tea, you know this, pouring tea into the cup. Cup is getting full, it's full. Then Zen master with a lot of awareness must stop serving, must stop pouring, but continues to pour and pour and pour. And so it is spreading now on the floor and then comes to this professor's feet. Because Japanese always come with a big pot of tea. They drink a lot of tea. And so then he gets mad and says, what are you? What are you doing? Continue to serve, stop. It is already overflowing. So he told him immediately, you are overflowing already, with your mind is overflowing. How can you learn about Zen? Strip yourself of everything that you know, and then I can give you some information about Zen. If you're already full, I can't. We need to empty our cup. We need to empty our cup. If the cup is like this, water falls, you can't collect water in it. If the cup is like this, you can collect water, beautiful water you can collect. Beautiful droplets come and we collect that. So dear friends, this program one can beautifully take if we are ready to receive, to empty the cup and say, whether I've been a 40-day practitioner before and I've learned through a quantum physics session or how to do an impeccable speech session or whatever it is. But then if you are ready to be empty again, to very carefully look at and say everything that's coming out there, people sharing experience or an example being spoken or a point being given. When you listen to the same thing over and over and over, we are reinforcing in our brain circuit strongly. If you want to manifest greater future into life, we want the subconscious program to be that much more stronger, which are helping us in our manifestation. So then if you're listening about 5 sutras of manifestation, which is going to happen in 3rd week, then the 5 sutras, Chandra is starting about 5 sutras. Okay, already know. That's okay. Now let me do my email right now. What's the point? Because you not even understood the neuroscience version that if I listen to it again and reflect upon it during the listening and then associate with some more events, then my manifestation understanding is becoming thicker. The circuits in the brain are becoming more thicker and thicker. The more thicker they are, that means the more your subconscious filled with it, the more it comes into action for you in your daily life. Surrender, acceptance, and gratitude. The 5th sutra is so important. It's loaded with stuff. And am I being surrendering to situations when I'm manifesting into things? Do I surrender or do I feel like I know everything I'm still doing and still it's not happening? Where is the surrenderness? Where is acceptance? Sir, I've been doing for 6 months, but things are not happening. I don't know it works or not. I jump into one more session. I jump into one more technique, one more person, one more this. Where is acceptance? Acceptance is saying, if you understand the science, right, you wait patiently. Acceptance is not there. When acceptance is not there, you're not coherent with the field. You're saying, you're not working for me. You're not trusting the field. So then you say, okay, fine then. We reinforce to ourselves, even though we were there before, but then we got to empty the cup and then be there, difference. If we empty the cup and then be there, and our meditation is going to greatly help in emptying our cup. It's going to greatly help. Otherwise, we'll block ourselves. No, it's not how it works. We block ourselves. I was in the dilemma, suffering due to my ignorance. So that means I was ready to take responsibility to learn more, to see what is it. Why don't we question? So rather than blatantly rejecting a statement that is being given, for example, food has insignificant value. If we think that way, it has significant value to the body, but otherwise it is insignificant impact onto the body. It has an impact, but a minor impact. Now, those who are, everything is a food world and everything we are made to believe that only the food, that body is going to be all going to live. And then we say that make it a food life centered around food. Now, but then if you have an elevated consciousness where taking examples of many people who without eating, without having a single meal, or having only one meal but still able to live through beautifully, are eating so little and live, making many examples to say it's all state of mind. There can be a different ways body is regenerating itself. That's energy. We know this. Now we need to be open to see, and if you want to experiment is a different thing, but be open for it. Why is it essential? I travel to United States, you travel to Vietnam, and then suddenly you start worrying about, no, food is not there, that is not there, this is not there, so then I can't travel. We restrict ourselves. put all conditions, or suffer there because, okay, my company forced me. I hate these 5 days I lived there. These words we use. We lost 5 days of a beautiful time. But we have a different understanding of food, then suddenly body is supporting us, and so we are happily, joyfully going there. But we need to be open, dear friends, for everything, including a practice of meditation. No matter what we come here from past. But if you would like to learn, to know, and what is this perspective, be ready for it, be open about it. And see, experimentation is there. We don't have to take anything directly. Learn, experiment, experience, and then, of course, we imbibe it if we want to. But experimentation is always there on anything. People will change their perspective when you think. Imagine about they taking your perspective, accepting your perspective. Imagine, yes, my spouse is accepting me what I'm trying to tell her or tell him. Imagine that. Visualize. Send that communication. Now, we say energy science works. Now, rather dismissing, experiment. Now, why not? Today, I'm going to experiment. I want to communicate. Now, the point is not going, and so I'm going to sit down, meditate. At the end, I'm going to communicate. Yes, you see, this is what it is. If you do this, it's going to be great. Don't try to spend unnecessary money or time there. I'm telling you. But all this in energy, communicate. And do it a few times and see, what happens. Are they softening their stand? Are they turning around and then taking your thing? Are they giving you the opportunity to implement? See, right? Experiment. We will learn a lot of sutras in this program, dear friends. But if you are ready to receive, if your cup is empty, it's going to be greatly beneficial. Let's go into practice of meditation once again. We are doing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to observe the breath with our eyes closed. To empty the mind, rest the mind. We do this by sitting comfortably, as you see in this picture. As you see in the picture, sit comfortably on the floor or in the chair. With the feet crossed, fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap. Closing your eyes, remove the spectacles, observe your normal, natural breath. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes less of thought and becomes empty. Our goal is to rest the mind of thousands of thoughts. Those of you joined new today, welcome. You please go back to listen to the recordings of day 1 and 2 to know the science behind this technique a little bit. But today, just practice it with everyone. And so how do you do? Fingers into fingers, feet crossed at ankle, hands rested in your lap, closing your eyes, observe your natural breath, resting your attention anywhere on the nose, preferably in the middle of the eyebrows. When you observe the breath slowly, mind becomes empty. And as the mind is becoming empty, you experience greater emptiness, calmness. Be with it. If you have thought, bring your attention back to the breath and again do the process. Thoughts can come 1,000 times. Be ready to bring your attention back to the breath 1,000 times without, being patiently be there and then attempt to do this. Initial days, it can take some time. Don't give up too soon or any of these. And so just be patient to come back to the breath again and again observe the breath. In due course, slowly, in a few days, you'll master this technique very quickly. Right? This is called breath mindfulness meditation. And before we do that, we are doing a process called heart elevation. Just follow my guidance for it. The crux of this process of heart elevation, for a few minutes we do, and then we do breath meditation. The crux of heart elevation is to be in a heightened emotion like love, compassion, gratitude, heightened emotion for some time, so that we go into a nice meditative state. And then we do the breath meditation technique of observing the breath. So relax yourself. Follow my guidance for this heart elevation process. Relax yourself, dear friends. With your eyes closed, specs removed, relax your body. dear friends, dear masters, with your specs removed, eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area. Resting your attention on your sacred heart. Can you feel your beautiful heart? With your hands on your chest area, with your attention on your heart center, feel your heart. With a relaxing breath, connect with it. Breathe into your heart center. Connect this with the center of your emotions, the core of yourself, which is nurturing all life with its higher emotions of love, compassion, kindness, gratitude. Relive that moment and feel that energy. Bring up a moment from your life of love, of joy, of gratitude, maybe from your past or from the vision of your future. Or simply imagine of an experience that moves you into higher emotion, playing with a child, smelling a flower, hugging a tree, or whatever that may be, helping somebody in need. Imagine and feel that emotion, that energy. The more you experience love, compassion, joy, the more coherent you become with all things and everyone. And allow yourself to direct this energy onto everything and everyone on this planet. Make an intention to send this energy to help them heal, to help them elevate themselves. Where your attention goes, there your energy flows. Feel And slowly, let's go into Breath-Mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, hands comfortably rested in your lap, observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. We are going into powerful group meditation. Observe your breath with your eyes closed, specs removed. With your attention on your nose, observe that natural breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. No sounds in the mouth, no forms in the mind. When you observe your breath, your mind slowly becomes empty. As the mind is becoming empty, we experience greater calmness inside of you. emptiness all around you. It is natural to have thought. When you recognize your thinking, go back to observing your breath and allow yourself to slowly become empty. As the mind is becoming empty, we become clearer and clearer. We become mindful. Our body begins to function at its natural best. Be with your breath. Allow yourself to merge into your breath and allow yourself to experience the emptiness. And blackness. Inside of you, all around you. all emptiness is energy. This is the quantum field of energy. The longer you stay aware of this emptiness, that blackness, this field of energy, the more you receive from it. And the more you become of it. This is the field of infinite possibilities. field of consciousness. That field of Satchit Ananda. The more you stay aware of it, away from your body, the more blissful you become, the more expansive you become. merge into this divine self, that greater awareness within you. Friends, let's express gratitude. Can you express gratitude to your parents for giving this connection to life? Your gratitude to your teachers and mentors for expanding your knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish and the animals, planets, stars, for all the beauty, energy, mystery and more in our life. Give thanks to each and every one, your family, friends, colleagues, relatives, partner, for helping you learn and experience so many more. Your gratitude to everything you use, the technology, the system, the company, the governments that make our life very comfortable. Gratitude to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, and to this intelligent universe for helping us experience this life. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recollect your experiences from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? And whenever you're ready, you keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then you may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Hope you enjoy the session. One more day, one more session of deeper meditation practice. Some perhaps are getting the handle of it. Some, it may still be struggle. Normally, what we notice is that if you are there sincerely, without missing, let's say for 6 to 7 sessions, then you're finding it already easier to bring your attention back to the breath when thoughts come. Our brain is learning very, very fast. What you repeat, it learns and forms greater circuits. So if you are repeating, and we are repeating in the meditation, whenever thoughts come, which is very, very common, bring your attention back to the breath. Thoughts come, stop judging about it, and then instead simply bring our attention back to the breath. And we do this over and over in a few days, and then it learns enough that it becomes autopilot mechanism. So when it's autopilot, that means brain is doing it for us before we even think of doing it, so it becomes effortless. So for that, we have to have patience for a few days. We sincerely come in and then do these sessions. Suppose you're not able to do it at 6 o'clock, and so you're coming today, tomorrow, you're not able to come. At least catch up with meditation through the recording. One of the things is about this meditation experiences that happen. A lot happens in meditation. And so what are these experiences? And then again, I talked about them day 1 and day 2, but let's go through them a little bit to know a little more about what to do with the experiences and what kind of experience we can have. Now we can go on thinking about, in a fun way, all kinds of thoughts are always coming. Oh, am I going into the deeps? Am I hungry? Oh, when will this end? This and that. So funny. Mind is constantly bothering with all kinds of things. Or we feel that, am I taking a nap? Oh, today I had a great nap. Don't know where we were, but there are many experiences that happen in meditation. We classify some here. There are infinity of experience. Infinity of experience. That means any number of experience can happen in meditation. Now, if I ask you how many dreams one can have, how many types of dreams one can have, how many types of dreams? Can anybody answer? We all get dreams in sleep, right? How many types of dreams can have? Is there any limit to it? Is there any count to it? When you sleep, you go into empty states, thoughtless states. So you suddenly start experiencing many, many things. Our dream, we call them dreams, but they're all are tuning into the infinite frequency quantum field. Meditation is the same thing where we are tuning in, we are emptying ourselves, we're tuning into the infinite frequency field. And so we can have many, many experiences. From a spiritual science perspective, we have pancha koshas, physical body, mental energy body, mental body, intellect body, bliss body. Pancha koshas, annamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, Annamaya kosha, pranamaya kosha, manomaya kosha, vijnanamaya kosha, anandamaya kosha. 5 bodies. in meditation, we transcend the physical body, Annamaya Kosha, so that we experience all other four bodies, which are all energy bodies. Pranamaya Kosha, the energy body, the etheric around us. The Manomaya Kosha, the mind body, which is sort of helping us to experience through thought, through energy, called astral experiences. And then Vijnanamaya Kosha, which is the intellect body, is intuitive body, which is helping us to learn many things through that. It's a bundle of knowledge out there. Prajnanam Brahma, it's a Brahman, and so we receive knowledge, and so we suddenly know about truths. Truths are revealed in meditation to us, and so when they are so powerful, things that we learn over and over after many experiences, we learn suddenly in meditation. Accelerator. Anandamaya Kosha, the bliss body, the soul body, we're experiencing, that deep field, the Brahman, our higher consciousness. So in meditation, we experience all the koshas, or simply speaking, we are experiencing the infinite frequency quantum field, and so then we have many experiences called energy experiences. But this is common. And as I read them, you can write in the chat, please open the chat. So lightness in the body or heaviness of the body, how many people experience it? We all experience this regularly. And those who have not experienced it, no problem. There'll be always moments when something will happen where some may experience this. Not necessary to experience. It is not necessary that one must have experienced. No, not at all necessary. For example, in my case, for days and days, I didn't have many of these experiences at all. But I pursued because I've kept listening to many people saying, and then I kept reading books that are connecting to meditation. I pursue my practice. But a lot of times people do experience these lightness and heaviness. If you're experiencing, do write in the chat, please. Lightness means not lightness throughout the practice. Maybe for a few seconds you felt it, and then again you come back to thought or whatever, and then again you are there differently. But heaviness means your hand and legs and shoulder are heavy. Your body movements, body is moving left side, right side, forward, backward. Your fingers are very tight. Tightness in fingers, you're not able to release them. Your fingers becoming like iron-like structures, very hard. And then maybe you're not even feeling your fingers there. Feeling pains, some kind of pain you're having in your body. It was not there before, but it developed in meditation. A throbbing pain, maybe on the leg, knee, somewhere the other, head. But that is not there now, or it is slowly dissolving. Feeling sleepy. You felt very drowsy. You were feeling very, very drowsy, and then you probably slept, you think. Whirling sensation. Floating sensation. Whirling and floating. So your body is floating. You're there, you're meditating, but suddenly you're noticing, you're like floating up. The body is lifting up. Or you're whirling, there is something inside rotating. And the non-existence of body organs. You probably don't feel that your body, it's all existing. A body doesn't exist, organ, you don't feel your hands anymore, you don't feel your head anymore, and the entire body anymore. How many people, did anybody feel that? Seeing colors and visions, you're seeing different dots of colors coming and going, particularly at the third eye point, they're coming into flashes and going. Visions, dreamlike states. Visions are dreamlike states. There is a lot of stuff that's happening where you are, in a dream, we go into, many situations and we are going through a lot of it. A real situation that appear like, we are seeing animals, we're seeing nature, forests, we are seeing people. All of that, God's coming and blessing, many things are there. And so then all of that, that is seen typically in meditation too. It's not your hallucination. It's just happening to you. You can tell. Will it happen? How can it happen just like that when you're not thinking about it? The experience of sounds and smells. Sometimes people smell scent. flowers, many things are there. You're hearing sounds. In the beginning of our meditation practice, and then I used to have sounds. If I'm sleeping and if I probably am going into sleep, there used to be somebody hitting my bed, tuck, 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 and suddenly again I wake up. Something is helping us there. Because we're sincere about meditation, there's help coming. Deep feelings, tears of joy, bliss. Anybody experience that? You feel like very, very blissful. You don't want to come out of meditation. How many people here today felt they don't want to come out of meditation and want to just continue it for more time? Anybody here? We meditated for close to 40 minutes. Did anybody feel it was like 5 minutes? It just went by. It just went by. It was so quick. That means you transcended time. You transcended time. Like in sleep, you transcend time. And so meditation transcend time. And then because when you go there, you don't know what's happening. Because this is what is a true sense. In field of quantum, there's no time. Everything is happening. Past, present, future. Things are happening, collapsing into 0 point. So we sit for 40 minutes, it's like 5 minutes. We sit for 4 hours, it's like, really? I sat for 4 hours? You say that when you slept for deeply. I never thought that it was like 4 hours. I thought just half an hour I slept. It happens, right? Meditation takes us to the same state where there's no going to timelessness. No specific experiences. I'm sure some people have written, I didn't have any of this. It's okay. Yes, it is also an experience to not have anything and simply are sitting there and maybe you're just experiencing some kind of blackness, some emptiness. I'll talk about what emptiness is, to tuning into it a little later in the program. But these are all, dear friends, are common experiences that are occurring, and many types of others also can occur. When they occur, we want you to simply observe them in your meditation and don't interpret them. Don't try to come out of meditation because you suddenly body is shaking. No, wait, sit there, observe it. Your body is paining, don't come out. You suddenly don't find yourself, suddenly disappear, you're not there. Suddenly you're up in the ceiling, you're seeing your physical body from there. You get super scared. My God, what's going on here? Don't get scared. Or you're dropping through a tunnel, or you're, falling into an abyss. I don't know, from sky deeply, you're just falling, crashing, coming down. You get scared, you wake up. Everybody have that thing. Going through a high-speed tunnel, you're like going so fast, you feel like you're going to split. Now, these are all they all have some meaning in many times, but you will in due course know how to interpret when you listen to many people's experiences. When you read books, listen to many people's experiences, and that's why we bring a lot of people to come and share experience. We play videos, so you'll also start slowly interpreting and understanding what experience mean to you, right, friends? And so we want you to witness the experience and go through them rather than abandoning your meditation when experience happens. Initially, fear is there. Understand they're normal, they're natural, they're safe. And so then you understand it, with an awareness, stay through it. Observe it. Don't interpret it. Don't analyze it. Oh, yesterday you saw some figure. Today you're seeing a figure and you heard somewhere it could be a god, a goddess. Now start interpreting. Oh, is it looking like Sai Babaji? Is it looking like Jesus Christ? Don't do this interpretation. Just observe simply without any analysis what it is. That's the second training we go through. We got to sit through, we have to simply observe it without analysis. There are the two things we must do, dear friends, in meditation of any experience. Then we are tuning into infinite frequency. We go beyond one to the other. And in the process, now typically if an experience gives you a meaning, apply it in your life. An experience is like a mentor. In your office, you're there, and suddenly a big boss comes into that office, and then he's very good at a field, a specific area, and come and then start talking about some information, some insights. You take them, right? Same thing. These are all insights. Your dreams are insights. Your meditation experience are insights. We develop the ability to understand what they mean. But when they are there, you simply take them and apply it in your life, in that moment, a situation. If you don't understand, you will feel very important. Write it down. Take a journal. Always write your experience of meditation down. Date, time, where, when, and then write down and say, okay, in this meditation program today, I saw colors. I saw some flying bird going and then deep diving into sea. You don't know what it is, but write it. Maybe it's asking you to go swiftly at this moment in whatever you're doing. Go swiftly, rather than trying to delay things. Could be. But you will know it symbolically. Sometimes there are actually glimpses into your future or past to know more about an issue that has been occurring again and again so that we can dissolve it by knowing sometimes it is that. You will know it. More of it as we go along in this program, dear friends. But the point is that these are experiences that are there to help us to make right decisions, help us to believe that we are beyond the body, we are energy. There is a lot more to it than simply believing physically, which are just physical matter. We are much more that we are Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi. We are that, and we are experiencing that. Everything that ever exists. And so then we minimize, we put things into perspective in our daily life. Otherwise, everything is a problem. Every little thing is a problem, big complaint, big thing. When we start having that blissful states, we feel like, oh my God, there is so much out there. What am I doing here? And so then it starts giving us more and more interest towards going into this practice. And so then experiences come. That way, our experiences are there to guide us in our decision-making process, to give us clarity. Because that thing that we go into every day is infinite knowledge. Infinite knowledge. Prajnanam Brahma. So we will stop here for today and then talk about what happens in meditation into the brain waves tomorrow. We have a few minutes here to introduce a couple of facilitators. Do we have introduction of facilitators today? But I don't see any of them here.
Yes, sir. We have Shalini, madam, and Shali, madam.
Yes. Yes, Shalini, madam.
Hello, sir. Hello, everyone. I'm Shalini from Seattle. We have been connected with Buddha CEO for the past 4 years, and it's been a wonderful journey so far. We are very fortunate and grateful to Chandra sir and Mani ma'am to include us as a family, and it's my wish to continue as like forever being associated with Buddha CEO. Coming to meditation has opened a world for us. We have had a lot of learnings, and it's really exciting. Some of my key learnings so far have been acceptance and surrender, and also knowing the reasons behind what happens in our day-to-day life, the why aspect, the why me. So as Chandra sir aptly puts it, why not? So that has opened a lot of wisdom and understanding about life. So ever grateful, sir, to Buddha CEO team. And I am the facilitator for Yogam batch 3 and 14. So any participants here who are in Yogam 3 and 14, please feel free to contact me for any of your questions.
Awesome. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Shalini, madam, for everything you're doing. Greatly. Seattle exactly 12 hours behind us. And still you are there. Thank you. Yes, Vishali, madam.
So I warmly invite, I'm a facilitator for group Yogam 4 and Yogam 15. So if there are any participants belonging to this group, I warmly invite you all to join us, be a part of this, continue to be a part of this Maha program Yogam, a 40-day intensive meditation experience, take the intensive experience of this meditation program. And I would like to look forward seeing you there and walking this path together. So yeah, thank you so much, sir, and thank you for
Thank
everything.
you. Thank you. Your program participants from Marathi program are joining.
Yeah, one of them are one or two I can see there. Few of them are still in. Yeah,
Okay.
already.
Awesome. Thank you, Shali madam. Great
you.
to have you back as a facilitator again. Thank you very much. Okay, friends. So we will meet back tomorrow again. We understand some more concepts. The recordings are there in case you miss, in case you want to know back. There is a lot of information that is going to be given in the form of concepts as well as application by individuals in this program. Take few things at a time. Some things may not be understood. It is okay. You don't feel overwhelmed about what is coming in a way. But we be very, very open to absorb it, and that is sufficient to, in due course, we learn it all, and so then automatically it comes into our life. So thank you, and I will see you tomorrow again. In case anybody have any questions or if you want to share, and we are there after the break, we can do that. Thank you.
I have an announcement.
Yes. Okay.
So the first announcement is Buddha Siva Quantum Foundation number. Dear friends, please save the Buddha Siva Quantum Foundation number I've shared on the WhatsApp group. And also, I have already pasted in the chat here. So, Buddha Siva Quantum Foundation number, you will receive all the information about our upcoming programs and all the messages related to the programs happening with the CEO. And the second one is actually the PDF version of the Breath-Mindfulness meditation book published by the Buddha Siva Quantum Foundation will be shared across all the Yogam WhatsApp groups today. I encourage you to take the time to read this insightful book to deepen your understanding of meditation and its transformative benefits. Thank you.
Thank you.
I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am.
Hello, friends. I hope you had a great meditation. Looking forward to any questions or clarifications. I see hands raised. Priyanka, if you could unmute, sir. Javed, sir.
I
Assalamu
sent request to unmute.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum and hello from Pakistan. Sansa Javed here. So it's a really wonderful session that I've just attended, and I was inclined to this only because we are very lucky that in our city, Gujranwala, there are about 20 yoga centers that are running here, and they are doing early in the morning. So while doing this, there was very easy for me, and I really enjoyed that. And to talk here, my basic objective was that everybody should stick to this, and definitely in the life they will find a lot of easiness, lot of well-being in their life, and ultimately they will make other people do the same as they are doing. So this is wonderful thing, and The other thing that this platform has really joined a lot of people from various countries, from various locations, various regions. So we are getting a lot of experience from all those people. So my special salute and congratulations to you all. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for that beautiful sharing. Thank you. It's great to see that meditation is spreading to every nook and corner of the world, and we all are into that oneness. Thank you so much for coming forward and sharing, sir. Thank you. Grateful to you, sir.
Welcome. So nice of you.
There is a question on chat. I feel something moving round and round and something going forward. Yes, ma'am, you feel it inside when you're meditating. That happens with me also. That is just an energy experience. That's it. Thank you. When we meditate, different energy experiences, and as this was the topic, in fact, today that sir has taken, this is one of the energy experiences only that is happening. Anyone would like to share how they felt today? It's day 3, and the beginners in meditation, how they are feeling, what they are seeing after the meditation, and for those who are doing it again, their experiences as well. We'll be very happy to take questions also, any clarifications that you have. I request let's be interactive and not shy from asking questions, from clearing our doubts, because when I ask a question, I'm not just clearing my own doubt, but also others as well. Yes, Varsha ji.
Yes, namaste, Neha.
Namaste.
Yeah, yes. Thank you for sharing this. The information that we've had today and yesterday. I think it's too early for me to comment on experiences. I had a question about the app. So I see that I think some of the videos are uploaded. I just wanted to know that will every session be uploaded so that we can do it at a time other than these 3 slots?
Yes, certainly. Just download the app, and in app it will be there throughout any time at your convenient time. You can go on the app. In fact, app is more accessible, more easy. I usually try logging in from app only. Please download,
Okay.
and all your past sessions that you've registered, it will be there, and it will be very, very helpful for you.
Okay, so it will be there for this duration of 40 days?
No, it will be later on also. What I see, my past programs are still there. However, I'm not yet sure. I'll reconfirm it and share it with you, but it will be there.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
And one other question. So this is there for continuous 40 days, right? No break on a Sunday.
No Sundays, every day.
Okay.
In fact,
All right.
Sundays we have longer meditations.
Okay. And the usual duration is 1.5 hours, because I was told 1 hour, but I see that it usually continues into a
Okay, so
little longer.
yeah, it's actually 75 minutes, but Q&As happen and sharings happen. The timing is 75 minutes, but yes, participants share their experiences and clarify their doubts, so we go beyond it. However, meditation is around 30 to 40 minutes only. On Sundays, later on, we may have longer meditations also.
So, all right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Anyone else would like to ask a question or share their experiences? In fact, no experience is also experience, as sir said today. For me, initially, just paying gratitude and coming out of meditation. During meditation, initially, I was just in thoughts. And when I used to come out of it, I used to feel, yeah, something has happened. I used to feel very, very good. It's day 3, and I just suggest that based on my experience that I have, please continue it, do it persistently every day, and no break in meditation. Okay, I see raised hands. Yes, Javed, sir, yes.
Thank you so much for giving me another chance to talk. Basically, the background music that you are just playing before, that is so wonderful. So I suggest that that should be played in a low voice, low sound, so that we'll enjoy that and ultimately that's not disturbing our conversation. Our conversation is also be heard. So I would suggest background music that really motivate us, and that is always here. So keep that playing back in the background whenever the session is going on. This is a suggestion.
Okay, Javed sir, what I could understand is I could hear properly. You're suggesting us to keep the music on always. Am I right?
Yes, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yes, it will be like that, sir. Music acts as a catalyst during meditation. Don't worry, we always have music meditations, always. Thank you,
All
thank
right.
you. Yes,
Thank
sir.
you so much.
Thank you. Yes, Dinesh, sir. Please unmute yourself. Are we able to unmute Dinesh, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, you are given the option.
Okay, okay.
Hello, sir. Once try to click on unmute.
Hello,
Yes,
can you hear
sir.
me?
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
sorry.
okay.
I'm
Yes,
very new. I couldn't get it in this. Uh,
okay.
and this is the first time I'm attending this session. I think it is third day. Really, it is. I feel it is something experiencing new things, but still, I don't know how to express my things. Maybe later on, I may share my feelings with you guys. Thank you for this and things. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. There are a few questions on chat. Today, I feel heaviness in my head during meditation, and I was feeling uncomfortable. Yes, every meditation is a different experience, and heaviness, as today we have understood, it's another energy experience, so that's okay. Uncomfortable, comfortable, it will keep on happening. Every meditation is different. Music plays a vital role. Yes, it's a catalyst, and my head jerked backwards by meditating. So this is again an energy experience that happens, and it's perfectly okay. Priyaji says, I cry on first day I cried and slept. Second day was better. Multiple thoughts and the hurry to finish maybe because of work. Oh yes, I understand. Back of the mind things going on. I have to go for work and crying is very, very normal. It happens many times. I have also cried because there are certain pent up emotions that just come out when we meditate or after meditation. And all these are perfectly, perfectly normal. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else would like to ask a doubt or a question or share something? Okay, then if there are no more doubts, no more clarifications, we'll take a pause here and we'll meet tomorrow. And we are putting an intention that we all are meditating each day, every day. Thank you so much.
Everybody gets a heart, everybody gets a soul, everybody gets a mind to let them know that we can be smart, and we can be kind, and we can be living by giving and loving all the time.
Thank you, ma'am.
So on the days when it's feeling
Priyanka, ma'am, you can end the
tough,
session. Thank you.
and it seems like you don't have enough,